Hello, Pastor Steve Waldron here. Today we're going to talk about where to buy books, where you can find books, and primarily where to buy the best deals on books. Let's look at that. First of all, always search your Goodwills, your Salvation Armies, or your thrift stores. You can many times get incredible books for very inexpensive there. You got to shop a little bit. You know, Goodwill normally runs a thing once a week where their books are going to be half price. So I know Goodwill's kind of going up on books across the country. There are different prices depending on where you're at across the country, but usually they'll have a half price thing, and you can buy some fairly new books, and many times in great condition, sometimes older books, for very inexpensive, no more than $2.99, $3.99, that type thing. Salvation Army, again, thrift stores like that. The next source would be eBay. eBay is going to have some good deals on books, but they're not always expansive. Now, Amazon carries used books. A lot of people don't know that, but Amazon does carry used books. So when you're on Amazon, don't look at that price that'll say like the big price in red letters. Go down to the little price, look under used. I've had a lot of success under the used book section in Amazon. It'll say Amazon price $14.69. Just want you to click and order, and then many times it'll be $1.69 or a penny or something like that with their $3.99 shipping. And sometimes if you get $25 worth of products, you get free shipping on that. So, you know, if you search on Amazon. Now, another source that I've had a lot of success with, sometimes better than Amazon, I'd say more often than not, they've got more books and better prices than Amazon, and that is Abe, A-B-E, Abe Books. And when you go to Abe Books, they have a very convenient search engine. It'll have a keyword, author search, ISBN if you happen to have that. It'll have the title search, anything like that. You can put in combinations, and it'll bring it up starting at the lowest price going up to the highest price. You may have to do 2 or 3 searches with different keywords, that type of thing, but you can find what you're looking for. Many times it is cheaper, and unlike Amazon, a lot of their stuff is free shipping. It's just totally free shipping. Going up from there, of course, CBD, ChristianBook.com, is a good place to buy books. For all things Christian, that's just the way to go. Now, like a Lifeway or a Family Christian store, occasionally they'll run very good sales or send you coupons out for a certain percentage off, 50% off one item. Well, it's kind of tough to beat. And the advantage of shopping at a Family Christian bookstore or a Lifeway or your local independent bookstore, a Berean, something like that, is that you can handle it. You can see in your hand. There's been many times I've known of people that say, I want this book or Bible, and then when they get it, they're like, oh, I'm glad I looked at it before I bought it because I really didn't want that. And Lifeway actually has a thing, if you do 10 purchases, then you can get like 40% off your entire next purchase. And so let's say they've got a set of commentaries, a John Phillips set that's normally like $400, they got on sale for $189.99, then you can get 40% off that. And so you're buying all these volumes for $99.99, so that's good. Another source is Baker. Baker Bookhouse has the largest in the United States, or in North America, largest Christian book set. So you can just punch in Baker's used books, Baker's used books. And they have things that you just can't find anywhere else. And they're constantly, they have a ministry where they buy ministers' libraries. When a minister dies, they'll help the widow out, they'll buy the library, give her a good price, that type thing. So it's a constant thing. They're getting books in basically on a daily basis. Sometimes they're getting 10,000 books plus at the time. So if you didn't find it last week, it may be there this week. And usually have extremely competitive pricing and very helpful folks there, and they'll ship it all around the country, probably all around the world as far as I know. Steele's Books in Kansas City is another good place. Also Powell's Books. There's one in Chicago, one in the Northwest. There's probably others around America. Even though they're not explicitly Christian books, they sell many Christian books, so you can hunt there. So the biggest thing I do is like, God, do you want me to buy this book? Do you let me run across the books you want me to have? Obviously, the only book we really need is this book right here. But sometimes God leads some into other areas just for the witnessing, just for different purposes in our lives. So those are some great areas to buy books for inexpensive. You can buy books on a cheap budget. So God bless you today. Have a great day in Jesus.